Hey kiddos, Mrs. Olson here. I'm here to help you set up your 5 square in your notebook. So please take out your response journal, which is in your notebook. This is the one that we've been using at school and at home. We're going to set up for chapter 3. So you're going to put at the top of your response journal, Touching Spirit Bear, chapter 3. What you're going to want to do next is create 5 squares, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The first box is there for a prediction. So you're going to write the word predict. Remember, you're going to fill this out before you start reading chapter 3. The second box is for important vocabulary. The important vocabulary could just be a term or an idea that is extremely important to the chapter, or it could be unknown words, or it could be a mix of both. The third box is for questions, and this box is for any questions that come along as you read. It could be something that you need to clarify. It could be a vocabulary term or idea. It might just be another question you'd like to ask about the characters, the setting, or the plot. The fourth square is for big ideas. So this box is really pulling those important details and those big ideas from chapter 3. So you must include at least 3 big idea statements to summarize this section. Complete sentences are needed for those 3 big ideas. So I need 3 big idea statements or sentences. These big ideas are definitely going to have to be put into your own words. The last one is a reading strategy, and we're going to take a look at the new reading strategy today called Respond and React. So let's take a look at this. This is also attached in Schoology for you to take a look at. Respond and react. So as you read through chapter 3, you're going to respond to ideas in the text. Your responses can be personal or analytical in nature. Thoughtful responses will increase engagement and comprehension as you interact with the text. So here's what you're doing. What do you think about the ideas presented in the text? What do you think about it? This is where you can put your opinion. You're going to want to tell me, in your opinion, interesting ideas. You have to remember this is your opinion. What do you think is interesting? Do you have any emotional arguments? Meaning maybe you don't necessarily agree with something, you feel a certain way about it, and you want to argue the thought. Ooh, provocative statements. So maybe you're feeling angry about something that Cole did in this chapter. Or maybe you're feeling really sad about something he did or how he acted. You can write about that in Respond and React. Author's claims, again, if there's something that an author says that you disagree with or agree with, and any other facts, data, statistics, or anything else. So if you're agreeing, this is your spot to agree or disagree or have some kind of reaction to how the characters are acting and what they're doing in the story, or maybe the setting, or maybe something else that is going on in your head that's frustrating you. You might also respond and react to a connection that you're making to the text. So in this box, reading strategy, the 5th reading strategy, you are going to write respond and react. And then if you can't remember what to do, you can always re-listen to this, or you could also pull up the PDF that's in your Schoology assignment, and you can use that as a reminder.